All right, everybody, let's go ahead and take a seat. We're going to watch these crashes, but make sure you guys grab a Cardo Pack Talk Edge. Links in the description for 10% off.
Hey everyone.
All right, let's go.
I've got another intense video for you. I hope that these situations will be a good lesson for you as well as a warning. So,
ooh, side of the vehicle. We see it. 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 Oh. Ooh. Got a little bit of breakage. Good job with the progressive braking. It was an emergency situation, but we see the intersection. We see the intersection. We know we need to be in orange stage. We're covering that front brake with our fingers. I like to use these two. You keep these on the throttle. You these two, I don't know, chopsticks on the front brake, because just in case when we locate this hazard situation and we see that there's some relevant threats, we got to navigate these active ones. So progressive braking is going to be a good one in this one. Escaping to left or right, it's going to be a little bit more difficult with all the traffic.
Right.
So this dum-dum right here did a left turn. As soon as you see that guy, as soon as they cross over, we got to go into red stage, apply the front brakes in an emergency fashion, but progressively. We're going to do it progressively. And then hopefully they make it through. Now, it looks like they did, but look how close. Oh, that bird shit. Handled it, though. Handled it. Good job, buddy. All right, moving on. Death Ride AZ. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey, get it, get it, get it.
Get your bike. Pay attention.
Yeah. Kill it.
Come on.
Hey, kill it.
It was one of those, like, has anybody seen this? Anybody saw that? That was so interesting. And then, gotta pay attention. Mercy's not over. Situation's not over. His bike was just taking a leak. All right, let's take a look at this one real quick. So, okay, that makes more sense. Could got a little coup contra coup. Go ahead and Google that if you can even pronounce it. Yeah. So brain was sloshing around. Don't look it up. It's fine. Brain was sloshing around. Hit the front side, the back of the skull, causing some disruptions. Kind of like smacking an old CRT TV. Did I just age myself there? Was able to keep it up. There you go. Good job. Shoe fell off. Interesting. Oh, what happened? Oh, no. But our buddy is pointing out the obvious. Grab the bike. He's talking to him on his Cardo. It looks like a Pack Talk Bold right there.
Hey, hey.
More worried about his shoe, not his bike. Got hit. Okay, so maybe a head injury, a little bit disorientation, right? A little bit of loss in balance. Can't see very well. And he's probably going to have a headache. Okay. He's walking, though. It means his heart's working, lungs are working, brain's working a little bit. Muscles are working, bones are still there. Got a little bit of road rash on his elbow. Not a biggie. A little capillary bleed. Check for any venous bleeding. Check for anything else like that, just in case. Let's move on. Let's move on. Here we go. Lady comes completely into my lane and she acts like nothing happened. Okay. We're in the blind spot. Remember, right? Staggered even with cars. We're in a group ride with cars on the road, everybody. So, rev bomb. What can we do instead, guys? Get up to here. We're in the blind spot. So when we talk about position for safety, we're not in a good position for safety. We can't really accelerate past because we're running to the back of the car. Remember, we're trying to ride staggered. We are trying to ride staggered with other cars. We're in a group ride with cars on the road. So let's go ahead and roll off the throttle. Simple, right? Roll off the throttle, get some engine braking, make ourselves slow down. Vehicle's going to continue their speed and their acceleration. They're just going to be in a different spot. And if they decide to switch in our lane, there's an open spot for them. Not a big deal. And that's it. But we're here. So now what do we do? Okay, cool. We're in a different situation. We weren't listening to Dan because he's obviously riding. This is in the past. We can apply some good progressive braking. That's it. Rev bombing doesn't do much. Thankfully, that person heard him for some reason. Sometimes they don't.
This biker noticed too late the intention of the driver who changed several lanes at once.
Bus.
Completely ignored him. A completely avoidable
Oh, there's the car. So side of the vehicle.
Case
we're in slow-mo, but... Oh, there's the impact. Oh, we dumped the bike. So whenever I see... Oh, let's see. Is he getting up? He's probably in pain. So whenever I see a dum-dum like this kind of coming out of nowhere,
In this case, and
especially when their nose isn't pointed, because the nose of a car is pointed where they're going. That car is not pointed straight in line with us. They're not parallel. Okay, we're learning some geometries here. This is basic geometries. They're not parallel with us facing forward. They're kind of perpendicular in a way. A little isosceles. I don't know. Is that something? So they're not where they're supposed to be pointed. So here, they're still pointed towards our lane. So we got to be doing something. We can't just keep maintaining speed. We have to be paying attention. We have to be perceptive of road behavior, driver behavior. That's something that you guys all learn the more you ride a motorcycle. In a car, you kind of learn it, but as a motorcycle rider, you have to learn it. So right here, this road behavior, this driver behavior is pointed towards our lane. We have to do something. This is a red stage maneuver. We got to plan our ride a little bit better. We got to assess if it's a relevant threat. Yes. And then we have to navigate something. So progressive braking, okay? Progressive braking is, come on, move. There we go. Progressive braking is what we're going to have to be doing because we can't really escape to the left. And you saw that you tried to move off to the left, still got hit. So we're going to have to hopefully keep a gap in front of us by applying some progressive braking. Watched way too many of these crashes. My brain. All right. Oof. So thankfully, full gear. That's what it looks like. Maybe not pants, but everything else. Hopefully, no crazy injuries. Oh! Ooh!
Oh my God. That was a motorcyclist.
Yep, he's standing up, though. Good.
Oh.
So doing a quick assessment, visual assessment. He's walking, not limping. Remember, not disoriented and all that stuff. Okay. Let's take a look. So you can hear somebody slamming the brakes, but you can even see. Remember, we talk about progressive braking all the time, right? Talk about traction, getting traction on that front tire so you get a little bit. So you're squeezing maybe 10% of that front brake, getting a little bit of weight transfer to that front tire. Now it's really grippy because you got some traction, and then you can apply more and more and more. Take a look at the car. You see the weight transfer to those front two tires, to the front end. The weight transfer. So they're slamming the brakes. They're getting that traction. This is just a visual representation of what your bike does too. It's just that instead of 4 wheels, it's 2 wheels. So, as this rider, you see the lane positioning that they're in. So the lane position is a little bit off to their left, right? Their left, our right. He makes a swerve this way as best he can because there was that car on the other side that you can't see now because of the line of sight issue. Makes that swerve. So when we talk about positioning for safety, don't be right behind a vehicle. You want to be off to the sides in a lane splitting position. Remember, positioning for safety, just in case something happens and your total stopping distance and the space cushion in front of you is kind of destroyed. If you keep going straight, you're going to be lane splitting, which is cool. Everyone loves doing it. I don't do it because I'm Mr. Safety, but just in case an emergency happens. So trying to swerve didn't work out. So it probably was slamming the brakes and then finally decided to turn the tires. You have to make a very important decision and go with it. And if it's a swerve, you swerve. You got to do it. You got to swerve hard. Okay, go for it. Move with action. Move with a purpose. Move like your life depends on it because it might at one point. So there's the impact. So before Motostars blurred it out, so you see the left arm go down. There's the left hand. So this is why we wear motorcycle jackets, because our left elbow would have been, at least the impact would have been mitigated as best as possible from the armor in the elbow, and then any road rash on the forearms and whatnot, and then especially the left shoulder, and then tumbling around and everything. So thankfully he's got a helmet and gloves. Get a jacket.
Whoa. Oh my God. That was a motorcyclist.
So he probably skidded about 100 feet, 100, 200, not 200, about 100, 150 feet.
He looks...
All right, here we go. Mr. Karen decides to take out bikers on his way home. Uh-oh, meet Karen. Okay, let's meet him. Let's see what happens here.
Did that go the way you thought it was going to go?
I don't know what's happening here. Is there more? We punched a mirror. we go. Oh, slam the brakes. Got a little bit of a high side. We're gonna be rolling around. Wear full gear. So when I say wear full gear, this is why. Okay, so we're gonna have this initial impact. We're talking about mechanism of injury here. It refers to the method by which I'm not gonna read it all. Basically what happens is when you hit something, that's kind of where the injury is. So we're gonna have a lot here. So he's gonna hit the ground. So right side first. So just think about all the points of impact: elbow, shoulders, knees, toes. Anyways, so he's gonna hit the right side. So there's the hip. Now we're gonna go ahead and turn over. There's our face and our head. And then now we have our left side gonna get hit. And then we're gonna keep tumbling. Somehow we made it all the way over here. So we're gonna keep tumbling. So there's the face, and we got our back, left side. So all of our body. There's spine too. This is why we wear gear. Now you have armor on the spine, shoulders, elbows. If you have good pants, you got hips, you got knees. Okay, all the parts that are gonna be hit. And then your ankles and feet, you got motorcycle boots. Your hands kind of block, going like this, back and forth, hitting your knuckles, hitting your palm. That's why you have motorcycle gloves, right? Your face. So the chin bar is going to hit, full face. Back of the head's going to hit. You got a full face. Half helmet's not going to protect that. Wear full gear just in case. Now our buddies can rescue you and they can get their practice, right? So make sure you remain calm, ensure your own safety, stop major bleeds, and then quickly assess the severity of how dumb your friend was doing.
I'm really curious to know what do you think about this situation, whether it was entirely Rider's fault or whether road conditions contributed to it slightly.
Probably both. Multiple factors can work against you. So rider error. Oh, she looked mad. Rider error. Looks like we just straight up fell. Yeah, there might be oil on the ground, road surface hazards. Tires could be cold. Maybe applied too much brakes. Maybe we're going a little too fast because tires need traction to go forward and to stop. So if we use too much, it's 89, but probably kilometers an hour. Nobody cares unless it's America units. So I don't even know what that means. It's a fake speed to me. But yeah, we're sliding around, so make sure you wear full gear. America. All right, Wazowski.
Can I tell you just one thing?
Oh, shoot.
One thing.
No.
I lost my cousin because he was like that, a motorcycle. He flew up in the air. Please.
Your trauma is as bad as it sounds. Is not a launching platform to tell me what to do. Especially if it's unsolicited.
Can I tell you just one thing?
At this point, you could say no. And I'm being kind of mean here. I'm being kind of like, but when you come at it like this, I mean, it triggered her. Okay, let's be a little empathetic here. Perspective shifting. It's always good to do. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of that. Motorcyclist triggered an emotional response with this woman, which is going to be more like an anger, frustration, grief, reopening the wound, which she feels like she needs to do something about it. And instead of handling it in the car or by herself and realizing, you know what, maybe I should still work on this because I'm being triggered on something. This is a good indication that I need to work on this and do a little bit more grieving, maybe write in my journal, whatnot. No, she wanted to come out and talk about it and share her perspective. It's emotionally driven, so it's gonna be real hard to take it non-defensively, which is what I did at the beginning. I took it defensively. So, what can we do in this situation? Just sit there. Don't let it bother you. Don't let this lady that's lecturing you bother you. Don't let her change who you are. But maybe what we were doing could have been unsafe. It's a good lesson. It's a tough thing to do. Sometimes it's just better to keep to yourself and process your own emotions, and not everybody else is a problem.
Just one thing. I lost my cousin because he was like that. A motorcycle. He flew up in the air. Please. Please.
It's going to make her feel better. Whatever. Maybe not. I don't know. Just move on with your day. You did fine. Yeah, there you go. That little shrug at the end, that's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. Let's see what happens here. We're stopping in the middle of...
Bro, you good? Bro, oh, bro, are you good? Oh,
Nice little joke.
hey. Are you good, bro?
Stupid, but...
Let's help him pick it up.
You gotta do it for the gram.
Go.
Come on.
Ready?
I'm not gonna... Oh. Oh. Okay.
Oh. Sheesh.
My 13-year-old stepson at the time did that. So grown adults doing that, unless you're being sarcastic and doing dad jokes, I don't know why adults are still doing TikTok phrases. All right, cool. I'll let you have it.